Hey guys. I hope everybody is having a blessed Fabby Dabby day. If you're traveling, please travel safe. Hope your weekends are going fabulous. I'm just finishing shuffling out my cards real quick. Thank you for all the new subscribers, returning subscribers. Especially for all the likes and shares, and helping me grow my channel and being here with me on this journey. Hey, Sai. How are you? Thanks, Queen of Swords, for doing that list for me. I appreciate that. Hold on, guys. Whew. Sorry, my phone's upside down. I just gotta respond to something real quick. All right. I got music playing in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hey, Kimberly Scott. Please hold your questions on until I get to you guys. There is a list. So if you would like to be added on the list, just type add me. Make sure you hit the like button as you come into the chat. All right. So first up, we have Queen of Swords. Will RS offer a committed relationship? All right. Hey, Angela. Okay. So, all right. So first off, we have Queen of Swords. So, will RS offer a committed relationship to Queen? All right. Will RS offer Queen a committed relationship? Will RS offer Queen a committed relationship? Woo! I see the Sun card. That's the first card out. So like honestly, I want to pull more cards, but I'm also like got the feeling of like don't pull no more cards. Like the Sun card out on the first card out on a question like that. That to me, that symbolizes like peace, harmony, everything coming into balance. It may be slow, but it's like slowly coming together to form like the perfect connection. To where you guys are both going to be like balanced out and like committed to each other. That's the feeling and the vibe I'm getting with that Sun card, Queen. Woo! The King of Coins. Will RS offer a committed relationship to Queen? Okay, so there is going to be like communication coming in. Things may feel like a little unbalanced right now. But the Ten of Cups is the overall card out here also. So it's like there's like something like grounding out that's going on in the process of this connection coming together slowly. You know, it's a slow moving relationship that's going to be balanced, and it's going to bring you balance, and it's going to bring them balance. But it's a matter of them, like with the Ten of Swords, like they've got to cut some things, some people, they've just got to like tie up some loose ends before it can completely come together. I'm not married, guys. I'm separated. I'm separated. Yeah, so with the Six of Coins right here in the reverse, it's that's just clarifying like the things that are unbalanced, whether it be like in your life or in their life, or like when it comes to like you guys both coming together, there's some things that are a little unbalanced. Sorry, were you talking about somebody else? Okay, never mind. You were talking about the person you were wanting a question reading on. Okay. There's things that are being cut out and balanced out before this thing like comes together. Like they're stuck. Maybe it's like you're feeling like bound and trapped up in your head about like when this is going to come together, because we got the Four of Swords to the Three of Wands here. So it's like, like feeling bound and trapped in your thoughts and your feelings, feeling unsure. But it's like you just wish like all said and done, like things could, with the Seven of Coins in the world, it's like you just wish like all the bull crap would like we like disappear, and like things would come together a lot smoother and a lot faster than what they are. But it's like you're being asked to like have some patience when it comes to this connection. Yeah, so the Strength card just clarifies what I said. Like Strength card to me is like patience also. It's like, like maybe it's like you got to work on like some like self-doubting thoughts when it comes to this connection in order for it to come in. Yeah. So the Death card, whew, the Death card to the Page of Cups, like, cutting out those self-limiting beliefs and those like doubtful thoughts that you're having in order for this Four of Wands energy to come in and it bring you in this overall Ten of Cups energy. So that's what I have for that on you, Queen. I hope it resonated. Okay, so moving on to Sai. Hey, Hung Too Low. Hung Too Low. Thanks for popping in the chat and saying hi, you nutty squirrel. Mm. Oh, don't worry, he's harmless. So I think. All right, so next up we have Sai. How does T think and feel about me? Whew. You found out he was married? All right. Well, that explains like the player energy we were talking about and his indecisiveness. All right. So how does T think about Sai? All right. How does T think and feel about Sai? Well, the World card wanted to come out, but it flipped back over in my hand. We'll see if it comes out. Ooh. Okay, so I don't know if they know that you found out they were married. Maybe you confronted them, because we got the Ten of Wands to the Five of Swords. So it's like they're like stuck in their head and they're feeling some like regret, and they're like, "Ooh man, I fucked up because I got something, and here I am, like, playing her like a side chick. How does T think and feel about Sai? We got the tower out here in reverse. So like maybe it's like you finding out about like them being married side is it's like you caused your a tower moment. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. All right. So it's like, okay, as I was saying, Sai, it's like you finding out this piece of information like caused like I don't want to say like a negative tower moment for you, but it caused like a positive tower moment. Like, and I'm saying that because we got the Seven of Cups like right after the Tower card in reverse. So it's like, you did some digging, you found out some information. And now it's like kind of like you're stuck up in your head about like what to completely do about the situation. And you're like not quite sure like exactly which direction to go with after finding out this information, Sai. With the World card. To the Seven of Cups, because it's kind of like you kind of got like your hopes up because this like person made you like feel good, and and maybe you were thinking about, oh well, maybe I can build something with this, but just like the previous readings, that describes like the player energy that did come out in the readings. And honestly, like your suspicions about him were like correct because because I don't see you no longer like being in a juggling situation on, if this is something that you want to deal with, because I don't see you being the type of person that's going to sit here and be juggled in a relationship or be juggled as like a second choice or a backup. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords, it's like you're not okay with like the sneaky behavior, the sneaky situation that was going on with it. It's like you wanted something strong and solid, but it's at the same time, it's the Page of Swords out here in the struggle position. Like if you some like there's just something telling you like down deep down like genuinely like if you didn't move forward with the situation, there wouldn't be any balance with the Six of Cups here, not equal give and take. You probably would have questioned them a lot here. And it's like finding out this information and like it automatically like puts you in this the Four of Cups, like this boredom situation. Like you're completely bored, you're ready to cut it off with the ten of Swords here. So it's like he knows like he fucked up. He caused like a tower moment. Um, Regardless if he knows about him being married or not. Oh, he did? So how'd you find out he was married? Did you confront him about it? Hmm. That makes sense. Hey, Turd. Sai, that's what I have for that on you. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, we can definitely pull more cards on it. Um, after I get through this list. Okay. All right. What's Jason's current thought about Danny? All right. What's Jason's current thoughts and feelings towards Danny? Queen, if you have to go, I've got the list written down on paper also. All right. What's Jason's current thoughts towards Danny? Is there any Valentine's Day surprises in the works? All right. What's Jason's current thoughts towards Danny? Is there any Valentine's Day surprises in the works? Thanks for my sock, dude. Okay, so we got the Empress card out here, and then the Three of Swords is out here. Danny. So let me pull a couple more cards on this to figure out, like, get a deeper insight. What are Jason's current thoughts and feelings towards Danny? Woo! Okay. Okay, so Danny, what I have here is, okay, so on one side we got the Empress with the Five of Wands in reverse to the Knight of Cups in the struggle position, and then the Hangman in the upright. So with this, it's like with this side of the reading, it's, I'm getting that, you're having a difficult time like processing everything and like really looking at it from like a different point of view, or like really like digging into exactly like what's going on, especially if I just got a feeling that there's like no hasn't been like really much communication going on between you guys, and if there is communication, it's like very seldom. So it's kind of like you're up in limbo, like you're not like really sure. So, and then on the other side, we have the Three of Swords. Talks about heartbreak, betrayal, backstabbing. Um, and then the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups talks about like boredom, and then in the struggle position. And we got the Chariot in the struggle position also. And then the Nine of Coins. So it's what I'm seeing here is like you, or maybe they don't know how to exactly like go about like talking about their emotions. I don't know if it's still a long distance relationship that you guys are dealing with. It's like I don't know if it's like you're feeling bored. Oh, you're always with him. Well, with the Four of Cups and then the Chariot in the struggle positions on the one side, it's like they enjoy it, but they're also like kind of like getting bored. It's like they kind of want to spice things up, not sure how to go about spicing things up to get this Nine of Coins energy, which is solid, steady, slow moving. But it's like when it comes to your thoughts and your emotions about this, or maybe this is his thoughts and his emotions. Like he views you as the Empress, somebody who's loving, who's caring, who's giving, somebody who goes after what they want, but they also attract what they want. It's like a person who's all around about, like, has everything, uh, they stand in their power. Um, and it's like he's really fighting his emotions on really seeing exactly like what, like, maybe he's not really seeing the potential of this relationship for the potential that it really has, because his emotions are all clouded and clustered about how to exactly go about spicing things up in the relationship. And I can also see this as like, if he does have something like planned for Valentine's Day, like, he wants to go about it, but he wants to do it in the right way. And if he does plan something, I can see this as like being like, emotions of feeling like, oh shit, I fucked up the surprise, like the surprise wasn't good enough, being worried about that kind of thing. So that's what I have for you on that one, Danny. You're welcome. I hope it resonated. All right, Gracie. What are Ben's current thoughts and feelings for me, please and thank you? What are Ben's current thoughts and feelings towards Gracie? What are Ben's current thoughts and feelings for Gracie? What are Ben's current thoughts and feelings towards Gracie? Got the Empress card out here, the Three of Coins. He sees you as very loving, very mature, very well put together. He does notice that there's this lighthearted side to you, where it's like easy go lucky, like carefree. You are like somebody who's not afraid to let their kid at heart side come out and just be like a complete goofball. Um, you're a very passionate communicator. Like, when you say something, you say it. And then the Five of Cups. So like maybe he sees that, there's like some things, like maybe you get down on yourself. Maybe you think of yourself as like not good enough or not pretty enough. Um, but it's like he wants you to step away from that Five of Cups energy and really embrace this star energy that you have about you, which is like, very beautiful. Like, you stand out, like you're easy on the eyes, and he just wants you to embrace it, like, no matter what you think about yourself. He wishes that you would embrace the natural raw beauty of yourself. Yeah, it's like the devil in the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like okay, so with the devil and the Wheel of Fortune and the star and the Five of Cups, it's like, to me that clarifies like what I was just stating. Hey, thanks for that cheap seats. Um so it's like he really wants you to embrace like the natural beauty of you and like really look at yourself with like childlike eyes and like new eyes and like get a really different like perspective on like who you are at whole on the inside. Um and really push past that and like get rid of like try and work harder on, like the negative self-talk, the doubts, you know, maybe like you need to release like any like habits that you have. And really step into that beautiful side. Yeah, it's like he wishes like you could see yourself through his eyes with the hangman in the upright here. It's really blessed. Yeah, okay, so I'm like seeing it like this way. So like maybe like when you do get in your Five of Cups energy, it kind of like throws you off your game. Um, and it kind of puts you in this like sluggish, slow like pace, like where you do like it's like when you're down days, like your down days are the worst, especially on yourself. Um, if that's making sense, if any of this is resonating, but he does see you as an emperor, somebody who is well put together, beautiful, caring. Um, it's just a matter of like trying to look past like all your flaws and insecurities because all your flaws and insecurities that you have are like the things he truly loves about you, Gracie. Hey, Melody. That's what I have for you on that one, Gracie. All right. Why does Eric want to talk to Kimberly? All right. Why does Eric want to talk to Kimberly? The Emperor in reverse. Why does Eric want to talk to Kimberly or need to talk to Kimberly? What is this message about? So with the Emperor in reverse, the Judgment, and the Four Wands, I'm getting, like this person, he may want to come forward and apologize to you for, like screwing up this relationship or causing burdens or not like being 100% completely honest about his feelings with those cards out here, Kimberly. So in a way, like I'm getting an apologies coming, a deep conversation. Hey, Gretel. Hey G Ama. Um, it's like, okay, so like when he so this, to me, it does feel like an apology is coming towards you with the Emperor, the Judgment, and the Four of Wands, because like whatever he did, he knows it, like it ruined this Four of Wands energy, like people like being completely happy. Um, and he knows, like, with the Queen of Cups here in reverse, it's coming off to me as like he knows, like he did some emotional damage, he did hurt your feelings. Um, and it's like this person's like, he knows he needs to apologize for whatever he did in order to come out of this Eight of Swords like energy. He knows that he needs to come in and apologize and give you an explanation on like exactly what happened, on what happened. So in a way, it's like the reason why he wants to communicate with you is to explain things, to give you an apology. With the Seven of Coins, to balance things out, like in a way, because he's like, he doesn't want to have like murky waters, and he doesn't want to be like on the like, he knows whatever he did added to the fuel to the fire, uh uh to cause this separation, this breakup, this split up. He's definitely, with the Nine of Wands here, he's definitely like losing sleep at night. He's definitely stuck up in his head about it. And he's like, and also like with the Page of Swords here, he knows, like, coming in and giving you this apology, he knows, like, it's not really gonna, he can't undo the damage that's been done. But he, in a way, it's like he knows if he takes this action to well communicate, exactly everything that happened and like apologize, it's a start. But at the same time, he also knows, like, it's completely up to you on whether or not if it progresses further, any like progresses forward in that. Because like with this apology or this explanation that he wants to give you, he knows that it's going to balance everything out for you, and hopefully, like with the World card here. So he's like, he knows it has to happen in order for things to be balanced out. The Nine of Cups. It's like he's really got to cut through his own bullshit and be honest with things here and about things with the Two of Swords. Yeah, because as long as he's not honest towards himself and you, he knows it's going to keep this Five of Swords energy around. Like despair, regret, overthinking things, hanging on to things far too long. And all it's doing is building like more all it's doing is building more immature feelings between you guys. The longer he takes to apologize and give you an explanation for what he did and his actions and all that merry stuff, the longer he takes, it's going to keep things unbalanced for you, but not only, but for him. But it's like you can sit there and you can listen to him and explain his side of things, but like it all solely falls down on you on whether or not you want to accept the apology and move on and move forward from it, and if you can really trust him. So that's like the gist of it. Hey Angela, but that's what I have for that Kimberly. I hope it resonated. All right. Angela Homer wants to know if their wife is seeing someone else. Is Angela Homer's wife seeing somebody else? Is Angela Homer's wife seeing somebody else? You're welcome, Kimberly. Guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely hit that like button when you come into the stream. It does help get my channel out there. I don't think Cheap Seats wanted a reading, unless he wanted. I know him from another channel. He's just a supporter. He usually just pops in and says hi. All right. Is Angela Homer's wife seeing somebody else? Is Angela Homer's wife seeing someone else? Is Angela Homer's wife seeing somebody else? We got the Knight of Swords and the Strength card. To the Page of Swords. Is Angela Homer's wife seeing somebody else? 8 of Coins. Is Angela... Ooh, 2 of Swords. 3 of Cups. Is Angela Homer's wife seeing somebody else? Okay, so Angela, what I'm seeing so far, you know, there may be communication with somebody else, but the vibe I'm getting is like I don't feel like it's like the vibe or like what you think is like going on. The vibe I'm getting is this, you know, this person may be talking to somebody, but it's not coming off like with ill. The energy is like not like a cheating energy. I do think they are talking to somebody on exactly how to, like, you know, I don't know if you guys are like having like lots of arguments and struggles with inside your guys' relationship, which is making it, you know, making them more distant than what they usually are towards you. You know, I don't necessarily feel like a cheating vibe. I feel it's like, you know, somebody, you know, your other half is, you know, talking to somebody and getting advice on, you know, maybe how to go about a situation with you, on how to probably communicate with you. You guys are currently separated. Like I didn't get any energy like that. Like, you know, maybe like this separation is a time for like both of you guys to like really like, you know, clear out some of the stuff that you guys have been holding on to and haven't been able to like let go of. You know, it's, you know, maybe that's what this separation is for. Like, you know, because I really wasn't getting that with the cards out here. You know, it's like I did get the vibe of more like it it was like a spatial situation. Like you guys are like, closed off with one another, and it's like they're asking for advice on how to go about, healing the relationship and healing the things between you guys. And maybe it's like they have like some things that they're holding on to from the past that's making them feel more distant and more closed off, is because they're dealing with some like personal things. Yes, guys, the donation list is open. It's only like $5.55. I'm not gonna sit here and like beg you guys to like donate. The donation is line is there if you guys don't want to wait in line. If you guys just want to donate and skip ahead in the line, that's why the PayPal donation is there. All right, so that's what I have for you on that one, Angela. I hope everything gets better between you and your wife. I hope things work out for the better, and you guys can come back together and work on things. All right, truly blessed. Will Michael try to reconcile with truly blessed? Will Michael try to reconcile? You're welcome, and that's good to know. Just take it slow, go easy, work on things as they come up. Try your best to let things go that have happened in the past that you guys can't go back and change. Forgive each other for, the wrongs like you guys may have made towards each other. I know that you guys aren't perfect. Relationships aren't easy. All right. Will Michael try to reconcile with truly blessed? Will Michael try to reconcile with truly blessed? The devil is the first card out. The Five of Swords. So with what I'm seeing, like this must be like a toxic situation for you. And by toxic situation for you, I mean, there with the Five of Swords and the Devil card, I'm getting, hey lovely, with the Devil and the Five of Swords energy, I'm getting, there may have been lots of emotional abuse going on, emotional misunderstanding. Very, there may have been like some verbal abuse going on with the Devil, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So it's like, there's very hurtful communication that happened. And then with the Ten of Coins, the King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups, it's like, thank you for that like and that sub. I'm definitely getting like whatever like foundation that you guys had, it wasn't very solid. Like I'm getting really the vibe of, this person was just around because it was convenient for them, and maybe you could do certain things for them that nobody else could. So it was like Six of Swords. Like it was no. Hey Leah, if you want a reading, I can add you to the list, or Queen of Swords will add you to the list. Guys, please hold your questions until I do get to you, though. Like there was just like a bunch of like murky waters, like everything was like unstable between you guys. So it's like I really am getting the feeling you're like being asked to do some deep diving when it does come to this connection, because it is coming off like it wasn't very solid. It was more along the lines of the toxic. Like the person was only looking out for like their intentions and themselves on what they could get out of you. But there was like you helped them more financially, and they took you for granted financially, and it's like it's kind of like they got like selfish and turned I'm sorry, but like turned into a dick towards you and started verbally and emotionally abusing you. I sure hope not physical. So, but it's like you're being called to ask to step back, to really sit with yourself and think like, okay, this situation, this connection, it was toxic. There was more taking than there was equal giving. Um, and it's like, is that something like you really want back in your life? Is to be like taken for granted and used, and somebody, yeah, Three of Swords, like backstabbing, betrayal, like taken advantage. It's like why do you want this back? Like why would you want a situation like that back in your life? You should want somebody, instead of just like coming and taking, they come into your life and they add value. And they help you build things, they help you achieve things. They just don't come in and use you for when it's convenient for them. You should want somebody to love you solely for who you are, regardless of what you can give them. So it's like, why wonder if he's gonna come back? Like, if he tries to reconcile with you, you should be like, hey, no, buddy, this bus left a long time ago. Goodbye. Like, give yourself better than what you're willing to give yourself, like right now. Like, it was a toxic situation. Like, cut it off and let it go. Cut those cords. Don't allow this like person to come back in your life and emotionally manipulate you. Because that's all I see them doing. It's because like they come in and they're only there until they get bored with the situation, or until you start running tight on funds, and it's like, oh, I'm out of here, I'm gonna go get it somewhere else. I'm definitely with the Five of Wands. Like I'm definitely seeing way more fights in this situation that I want to be seeing. It's because like you give and you give, and then when you're like, no, I need something in return, like I need help with this, I need help with that, like I need you to do this, do that. It's like they throw a big fit about it, and they emotionally manipulate you and verbally abuse you. And I'm sorry, but it's not right. If I were you, I would not have contact with this person. I would just cut them off. It is 2022. It is a year of us taking back our power, giving ourselves self-love, really going after and building things we want. But then again, you have free will. You can choose to do what you want. If you want to allow this toxic connection back in your life, then so be it. But no, like if you do allow this toxic situation back, you're just going to repeat another cycle. And are you done with cycles like that, or are you going to move on and achieve better and have better and give yourself better than what you're getting? So that's what I have for you on that, Angela. Not Angela, but Truly Blessed. Woo, sorry. It's like, come on, give yourself better. Stop settling for less just because it feels good for the moment. It feels good until shit goes awry and you're back in your head thinking, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, but like you really can't blame anybody else but yourself, because you keep allowing it and you keep putting up with it. All right. So truly blessed, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonates. All right, Melody. What is Yanis's energy towards me? What is Yanis's energy? I hope I'm saying the name right. Ooh, Gemini and Capricorn. That's like a fire and ice situation right there. Hot and cold. You know, like where Capricorn is grounded in their emotions and they know what they want. Like Gemini switch up and they don't know exactly what they want. You're welcome, Melody. Truly blessed. All right, so what is Yanis's energy towards me? He's a Gemini and I am a Capricorn. All right, for Melody. What is Yanis's energy towards Melody? All right, what is Yanis's energy towards Melody? What is Yanis's energy towards Melody? Three of Swords. Heartbreak, backstabbing, betrayal, uncertainty. What is Yanis's energy towards Melody? Hierophant. The Knight of Coins. So with the Three of Swords, the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, the Hierophant, Knight of Coins in reverse to the Knight of Swords. It's what I'm getting is like they're uncertain about exactly how to ground out and like give you a solid foundation and start building. With the Page of Wands in the struggle position. So it's like they have like really flighty thoughts right now. Hey Marilyn Mike. Don't add Marilyn Mike to the list. He's just coming in to support the channel and say hi. Unless you want a reading, Mike. Eight of Swords. It's like, you know, I don't know if okay, so it's like, you know, they with the Eight of Swords, it's like they sit here in silence and they beat themselves up because they have flighty thoughts and they don't know exactly which direction or how to properly go about giving you a solid foundation to build on and take action in a positive, like steady movement. And so it's like I don't know if like at times they have like thoughts about like escaping or you know maybe they wish they could escape their unsure thoughts about this situation. God, don't you let it fade away. At this. Sorry guys, I'm listening to country music in the background. Hey Karen. Karen's also a mutual supporter. She comes in, she hangs out. The lovers, okay, so it's like, yeah, okay, so it's like they're unsure in exactly. Hey, Ace. Ace is a fellow supporter also. Karen and Ace, I don't think you guys want readings, do you? So okay, so it's like they're unsure in exactly how to go about giving you and bringing you this offer forward of to move things forward to continue to build on this solid foundation. It's because they do have flighty thoughts. Because I don't know if it's like they with the Eight of Swords, it's like maybe they don't feel good enough for you, or maybe they're uncertain because they've had like past baggage of like, no, I've been hurt, so this person's gonna hurt me. um and it's just like maybe they are having flighty thoughts because of past baggage and they're unsure exactly how to deal with their emotions and actually give you that solid foundation that you want moving forward. I hope that resonated for you, Melanie. Hey, Orange Sponge. Don't add Orange Sponge unless Orange Sponge wants a reading. They're just fellow supporters of my channel. Melanie, but I hope that resonated with you. And thank you, Queen, for doing the list for me and helping me out that way. All right. What are Chris's desires or thoughts related to improve this connection with Grethel? What are Chris's desires or thoughts to improve our connection? All right. What are Chris's desires or thoughts related to improve their connection with Grethel? All right. What are Chris's desires or thoughts related to improving the connection with Grethel? What are Chris's desires or thoughts related to improving the connection with Grethel? Woo! Okay, so we've got the moon in reverse, the warrior cycles. So with that, it's like, okay, so it's also showing me that he's aware of that, things need to be worked, like you both need to come together and work on. It's like he knows like things don't come easy, that you gotta fight for them and work on them. Maybe it's like, maybe it's like both of you guys like coming out of denial, coming in out of denial about like the fragmented parts, like the things that, maybe it's like you guys don't notice like the little things that you guys do for each other in the relationship. So it's kind of like knocked you out of this, like your guys' like playful energy that you have going on. All right, let's get some more on this. Chris's desires or thoughts related to improving this connection with Grethel. You know, maybe it's adding like new stuff to spice up your guys' relationship. Maybe it's, saying, hey, I've got this planned out, or maybe it's, it's like setting up Nerf guns around the house and attacking each other when you guys come home. Maybe it's like doing like little scavenger hunts around the house for one another. What are Chris's thoughts and desires on improving his connection with Gretel? Maybe there definitely needs to be some honesty inside this connection. I am seeing that. Okay, so with the honesty and then the High Priestess of Air. So, it's like you two coming together and being able to sit down and be open about like the thoughts and the emotions and everything that you guys are feeling. If there is an argument, maybe like taking a 5-minute break to cool down, like gather your thoughts, come back and like honestly express like one's thoughts, ideas. Maybe that's like something that's been like closed off. Because we got the obedience here with the High Priestess of Air. So with the obedience here, to me, this is like the Two of Swords. It's like being able, like being blindfolded, but also like listening to one's intuition and also knowing that like what needs to be changed and what needs to be fixed, and being able to like cut through the bullshit on both sides. Like, people equally taking accountability, for their actions. And it's like, maybe you guys did take an oath, or maybe like you're trying guys are taking like different oaths, like on oneself, on like to do better, be better, to feel more like lively, to be more accepting of each other's ideas and opinions. And maybe it's like you guys had like a deep talk of, maybe that's where like with the oath. And then the belonging card here, it's like, maybe you guys did like, open up and speak like, hey, you know what, you feel like home to me, like you make me feel safe, it's like I feel really secure with you, that type of thing. And maybe getting back to that playful, lighthearted energy. Yeah, so like the listening card came out. So it's like you guys need to like really sit down and like open-heartedly and honestly listen to one another when it comes to beliefs, ideas, thoughts, feelings, because all of that's relevant. And in order for a relationship to work properly, it's like you both kind of got to be okay with how one feels about certain situations, if that makes sense. So that's what I have for you on that one, Grethel. I hope it resonated. But it's like there is a deep understanding on both sides that, things gotta be able to openly and honestly communicate feelings, thoughts, ideas with each other without the other person getting offended and shutting the other person down. All right. You're welcome, dear. All right, so Giamma, what or who is coming towards Giamma this week? I don't know why I'm like getting like a surprise feeling. What is coming towards G Alma? What or who is coming towards G Alma this week? What or who is coming towards G Alma this week? What or who is coming towards G Alma this week? Whew. Alright, so we got the 7 of coins. Maybe it's collaborating with the Ace of coins. So the 7 of coins, the Ace of coins. With the 7 of coins, when I mean collaborating, it's because like, you know, there's these like two people sitting here staring at each other, and you know, there's like there's passion about something. I view fire as passion. You know, maybe it's like collaborating, you know, a new business idea with the Ace of coins here, like really working on something, building something. 4 of coins, but also like being very guarded when it comes to this. Who or what is coming towards G Alma this week? Page of Swords. Being guarded with the 4 of coins, like being guarded and protecting and holding something close to one's heart. Not taking any immature action towards anything super fast. With the Magician here, knowing and having a deep understanding that it may not be the right time to move forward with a certain situation here with the Magician in the reverse. Kind of being like stuck and stagnant. Yeah, so with the High Priestess, it just clarifies like what I just said. So it's like knowing that it's not like like you're gonna have like a deeper understanding when it like coming this week that it, you know, it may not be the right time. Okay, guys, hold on real quick. I will be back momentarily. Okay, sorry guys. I had to carry a big bag of clothes down. Hey, Mr. T. Um okay, so I totally forgot where I left off. Okay, who or what is coming towards me? Okay, so as I was saying, it's like, like deep down, like you may know like it's not the right time to move forward with a business situation, business idea. It could be a creative idea. Um, it could be like maybe, it's like this collaboration that you're getting ready to do. If it is a collaboration, um, Giamma, um, maybe it's like really rethink about like the steps when it comes to this. Got the star card, so star cards like new beginnings, like public recognition, being in the public light. Queen of Coins, being financially dependent, having the bag. It's like, okay, or so maybe like when it comes to this business situation, it could really like take off and like just like progress. It could be really put you in your bag when it comes to your financial issues. You're definitely moving on to calmer waters, whatever this issue, not this issue, this idea. Um, so it's definitely like moving forward progress with the Five of Cups here. It's like you're moving forward. You're tired of like hanging on to self uh like troubling thoughts. Like maybe it's like you are constantly like contemplating about things like in the past, the what ifs, the shouldas, the coulda, wouldas. And not realizing, like you still have like two perfect ideas that you could move forward with, in one, if not maybe like two of those ideas that you have, could really take take off the ground and like really be like successful. And but it's you got to like put in the time, the effort, and like stay consistent with it. So we got the Five of Cups to the King of Cups. Moving on past any self-limiting beliefs. Really getting grounded out in your emotions with the King of Cups. Doing some meditating, some like deep thinking. Definitely spending some time with yourself and like really going over things. Because like when you do that, it's gonna bring you out of this Five of Coins energy, this lack of. So it could be a new job offer, it could be a new business adventure. It's like you're calling judgment on the situation that you've been sitting in for a minute, and you're like, nope, I'm done. I'm tired of this. I'm moving on. I got other options. I got other things that I could be doing. Calling judgment and like really like paying attention to the Seven of Cups like options. Really contemplating, analyzing, going over things. Nine of Coins, being like solid on a decision and being firm and not like, it's like what you want, you're going after it and being solid in that decision. Um, it definitely could be a love situation with the lovers here. It could be walking away. It could be, starting a new one if you do have some suitors in mind. Something that's going to be more grounded, something that you can build with, and build up into a strong, solid foundation. With a Queen of Swords, taking action, it's like a beautiful queen, somebody who's beautiful, very extravagant, but well put together, you know, I'm also seeing it could be a lot with like some personal growth in, internal emotions that you're still dealing with and still learning how to let go. Because like with the Eight of Wands here, it's like I am taking it as like thoughts that have like kept you up and has like kept you out of this Three of Cups energy, not like really celebrating, not really like feeling like yourself, not really going out, not it's like you've been more closed off and like keeping to yourself. So maybe this week it's like you are taking action to get out of these self-limiting thoughts, coming out of this hermit mode and really like getting out there and like feeling free and letting loose and just bringing joy back into yourself by doing some self-reflecting. Maybe they could be, but it's like it's definitely like I don't know if you're having thoughts about, maybe you've been daydreaming of this suitor, like, thinking like for the future, like, okay, maybe, maybe this person will do me good, maybe they're lighthearted, maybe they like to go out and have fun, maybe this person really can break me out of my bubble and out of my shell and help me loosen up and like just really enjoy myself and enjoy other people being around me instead of me being so closed off. So it could also be that way. And maybe it's like coming out of your daydreamy thoughts about it and actually taking that step and, being bold and making the first move towards that person to see, if it's something they also want. All right, so Giamma, that's what I have for you. All right, Lovely, are you still here, love? Sorry, I took a little longer than I wanted. That bag was heavy. It was like 100-pound bag. Okay, so for Lovely, can I get a message from my spirit guides? Hey, Festus, you're welcome, Giamma. Definitely like get back in that lighthearted energy. Let loose, be bold, make that first move. All right, so for Lovely, can I get a message from my spirit guides, please? All right, Lovely spirit guides, what does she need to know? What does Lovely's spirit guides need to tell them? Messages from Lovely spirit guides, please. What does Lovely spirit guides need her to know? What does Lovely spirit guides need her to know? What does Lovely spirit guides need her to know? Okay, so on the bottom of one of my oracle decks, like this, it just kept like sticking out to me, and it was this understanding card. Like I know you guys really can't see it all that well, but it's like it like just it was standing out to me. It was like screaming at me. And we got the sun card on the bottom of this deck. And split the deck, and there's like the Page of Wands. So it's like maybe you need to have a deeper understanding, or ask for clarification when it comes to a certain situation that you're dealing with, Lovely. All right, what does Lovely spirit guides need her to know? What does Lovely spirit guides need her to know? The Star. Ooh, could be a new beginning. It could be a deeper understanding of those people that you have around you. There could be things going on behind the scenes that you are not aware of. What does Lovely spirit guides need her to know? Knight of Wands. So we got the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Five of Swords, and then the Knight of Wands. I can also see this as like, okay, so maybe you're getting ready to receive some communication with the Ace of Swords here. So it's like whatever this communication that you're going to be receiving, you know, like this communication that you're I really am getting the feeling that it is communication that you're getting ready to receive. It may be some like, you know, it may become like messages that may be coming across a little harsh, you know, a little rough around the edges. You know, maybe it's like this person just like communicates something to you in the wrong way, and it puts you in this Five of Swords energy. You know, and this Five of Swords energy is like somebody who sits here and, you know, like they're sad. It's not really what they want to hear. You know, it's the Knight of Wands energy to the Ace of Swords to the Five of Swords. So, you know, it could be, you know, some competition going on. You know, there could be a message of concern coming in. But it's like your guides want you to look at, like, when you do receive this, it's like they want you to look at it on a different level. Granted, the communication could come across a little harsh, a little, you know, it could like throw you off guard, but it's like they're not wanting you to look at it like, um, it's like communication that you're gonna have to look at it in a different way and get like a deeper understanding of. Spirit guide messages for Lovely. Spirit guide messages for Lovely. So we got the message card out here. Forbidden. High Priestess of Fire. Listening. Make sure you listen. Loyalty. And invisible. So that does clarify like things going on behind the scenes that you are unaware of. It could be a message of concern coming through. Okay, so here's the thing with this communication. So this communication might throw you off. So what they're really wanting you to do, no matter like how this, if it is a message, like I really am getting it's a message because we got the message out here. It's, you know, this communication may come across harsh and unfair and not right. But what they're wanting you to do is like when it does happen, don't let your emotions and the fiery, feisty, the passionate side of you get the best of you. Try and remain calm, and like no matter how the communication is coming across, like whatever you do, you need to listen. Stay loyal to yourself. Don't let whatever like is going on behind the scenes or like what you're unaware of throw you off, because you know it may be, you know, a message of concern that somebody's like just trying to get you to act out of character also. So it's like they're just wanting you to be very aware of the situation coming up. You know, make sure, you know, you handle yourself appropriately. Don't speak immaturely. You know, listen. Oh, really? Okay, so I'm also seeing it like this way, um, like whatever this like communication was that happened, you know, it may have felt a little chaotic, it may have caused a little chaos. Just because there was like other intentions that you were unaware of. The High Priestess of Air, like it's I don't know if it's like something that still kind of has you up in your head about it. But it's like no matter like whatever happened, whatever was communication, like because the hope card's out here, so it's like you still feel hopeful. Like you still have this hopeful nature about you. Whether or not like whatever this communication was, maybe it was like a tower moment for like a positive tower moment for you. Because there was invisible like things going on behind the scenes that you were unaware of. Yes, I'm still doing free readings. I'm good. How are you? And so maybe like I also see, yeah, it like this situation was like complicated. So I'm also seeing it this way. Like even though this situation was complicated and was kind of chaotic, it's like you were completely like loyal to yourself. You listened to your intuition. I don't know if it's like you were listening to the little nudges saying, okay, there's deeper and more reasons on why this situation occurred. Like whether it's like a positive tower moment for you, a tower moment for them. But it's like you stayed loyal to yourself. You like really sat and you listened with open ears and an open heart. And it's like you are now like trying to like put the pieces together on exactly like what this situation was, and they're proud of you because you held yourself together in a positive note. Like even if it wasn't the outcome that you wanted. And it's like no matter what the situation, like you still are able to love others around you, love yourself, even if the situation didn't go in the way you wanted. And it's like they're saying they're like proud of you, like obedience, like you listened to your inner self, you were loyal to yourself, you did what you had to do, you responded to the situation appropriately. And it's like for your obedience, like your spirit guides are like they're giving you that little nudge that they are that they're happy, like you did what you held yourself together, you took whatever advice was getting, you took whatever was said with like a grain of salt. But not only that, it's like you knew there was differences in the situation. You were completely honest with yourself about this whole situation, knowing that it could go one way or another way. You held you had confidence in this situation, you held yourself together completely. And it's like they're proud of you for it. It's like they're congratulating you and they're tapping you on the back. And this is like a confirmation, like, hey, you are in tune with your higher self, with the high priestess of spirit here. It's like you are in tune. And maybe they're asking you to stop second guessing yourself when it comes to like hearing messages from your higher self and talking to your spirit guides. And it's like maybe this was confirmation that you needed, that you really are connected with them and you really do hear and you do feel like what they are telling you. The fledging, and it's like you're really starting to come out of this like state of like despair, on like thinking of like, oh no, what do I need to do, like am I really in tune with them, or am I not in tune with them, can I really hear like their guidance, and it's like this is your confirmation, you can hear their guidance, you have been receiving their guidance, you have been feeling it. And it's like maybe the situation that happened was an epiphany to help you like really understand and realize, like, no, you really are in tune with them, you really are taking their guidance, and you can feel it and you can hear it. And the moon, it's like, okay, so with the moon here, I'm getting really, it's like, stop hiding. Stop, it's like maybe it kind of like throws you off because you really can hear them and you really can feel them and you're not quite sure how to take it. but it's like stop hiding behind the shadows. It's time to move forward in life and like really, do things that make you feel lighthearted and that bring life and joy back into your life. Stop being afraid and take action. It's like you're being like summoned right now to make that movement and stop being afraid. So with the moon card, the movement, and the summon card, it's like you're being asked to face your fears. Take that action. And I don't know if it's like stepping into your higher calling, your purpose, or it's something that you're being summoned to do from your spirit guides. And it's like, they've been giving you nudges and they've been trying to tell you exactly what you need to do. So it's definitely time to do that. It's like really embrace your individuality and who you are. Thank you for that like and that sub, Jasmine. That's what I have for you, lovely. I hope it resonated. You're welcome. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close the free list after Jasmine. But the PayPal donation list will remain open. All right, Jasmine, and so El Strazaco, I don't know how, I'm pretty sure I just slaughtered that. I have added you guys to the list. All right, so Leah, do I let things keep going the way they are, or do I stop it now? Okay, so with that being said, I gotta ask you, are you done putting up with the stuff you're done putting up with? Or do you want to continue putting up with it? It's if it's a toxic situation and you're tired of things being unbalanced, why continue to put up with it? Put an end to it. If it's a situation that's not making you happy and it's not equal giving and taking and you're not growing out of the system, why continue to put up with it? It's like if you already know you need to put an end to something, why? The question is like if you know and you have that feeling and that nudge deep within inside yourself that you need to put an end to a situation and completely walk away from it because it's no longer serving you and it's bringing more chaos and making things unbalanced in your life, then why are you going to hang on to it and keep putting up with it? Alright, so does he want more? Person on Leah's mind, does he want more? Like I'm sorry, but I'm just getting a feeling that this guy is just around because it's convenient for him at the moment. That's the feeling I'm getting. Um, my feelings could be wrong, but it's like sitting strong within my spirit of, it's just a convenient for this guy. Like if it's a situation that's been going on like this for quite some time, it's more of a convenience, and it's something that he doesn't really want to break out of and take a further step in. I hope I'm wrong. Person on Leah's mind. There's two of coins. There's definitely juggling going on. Whether it be the idea with, taking it further. With over 5 years, like if it's like an on and off again, like a friends with benefits, it's like the person on Leah's mind, does he want more? Does he want more? The person on Leah's mind, does he want more? Two of coins and the three of swords. So it's like there's been lots of juggling going on. I don't know if it's been like a third party situation, like if he bounces back and forth from you to another one. And it's that's the probably explains the feeling I was getting of it being more of a convenient for him. And it's just like, maybe he's like playing two people. It's good here. When it's not good here, I'm gonna go here because it's good there. And then, when it's bad there, he comes back to you. Seven of Wands, King of Coins, and the Devil in reverse. Six of Coins. Judgment in the struggle position. So it's like, okay, so I see this as like a situation you're having a hard time calling judgment on. It's a situation where you're having a hard time with the two swords being able to cut through the bullshit to see exactly what's going on. It's like he's got you like the rose-covered glasses, like blinded. The Five of Swords, it's like the longer you keep holding on, or the longer more you hope you give to the situation, it's like I feel like you do have your rose-colored glasses on. And the longer you keep your rose-colored glasses on, it's kind of keeping you out of this like Five of Swords energy. I don't know if it's because you don't want to face reality of the situation for exactly what it is, and it just being what it is. Nine of Wands, it's like this is the situation you're definitely losing sleep over at night. Page of Swords, it's like there's been immature action, like in and out, back and forth. 1 minute it's good, 1 minute it's not. Knight of Coins, no solid foundation. Not being like, stubborn and being planted in a direction in a mind, his mind made up. Ace of Swords in reverse to the Lover's card in the struggle position. So it's like it's been a up and down, back and forth battle for you for 5 years. So the question again, it's like, if you are done, because over a 5-year period of time, you would think a situation in a relationship would grow into something stronger instead of being back and forth, on and off, in and out. So it comes down to you and like the amount of self-respect you have for yourself on whether or not you're going to continue to deal with the back and forth, the up and down, the in and out, the on and off relationships in your life, and actually like really take accountability for your own well-being and your own like how you see yourself. Because with the Three of Swords here, like I do see that there has been a lot of heartbreak and a lot of trust ruined, and because of like backstabbing, betrayal, third parties. Okay, well, so with that being said, Leah, it's like I really view it like this. Okay, like people will show and open up to people who they really feel comfortable with. So if you're unable to open up, it's like maybe you're not fully 100% compatibly, not compatibly, but maybe it's like you're not 100% comfortable to feel like, where it's safe enough to open up to this person. Maybe that's something you really need to look into. But if you're looking at it, it's like you don't feel you can't open up. Why can't you open up? Obviously, you don't feel safe enough to open up to this person. So for the last like 5 years, it's been this back and forth on and off thing. And it's like if you really cared about somebody and you really wanted like to grow and build with them, me personally, I think you would have been able to open up to this person if you were 100% comfortable with them. And if well, if you keep on hurting this person, why do you keep on hurting this person? Why do you hurt people before they can hurt you? That's some like toxic traits that you need to work on. It sounds like you need to do some like deep healing and like get a deeper understanding of who you are and what you want and where you want to go in life and who you want to build with and what you want to build in life instead of just like bringing people in your life just to hurt them before they can hurt you. It's like because it sounds like you have like no personal trust with yourself whatsoever because of shit that's happened in the past. But it's like you can't continue to like hurt people before they hurt you and expect people to stick around. It's like you're doing yourself a bigger injustice by hurting them before they hurt you. Because you never know. That person probably had no intentions of hurting you. And just because of stuff that's unhealed and you don't want to face and you don't want to look at on a deeper level and actually like really fix about yourself and heal, you go and hurt somebody, that was possibly just trying to bring peace and love to you. People can only take so much hurt before they don't come around again. Nah, I did it. I super cleaned it. Yeah, I went sheetrock on it. Okay, Leah, I get that. If you just want to be happy, but it's like you can't come in and expect somebody else to bring you happiness. It's like you really got to be able to heal with yourself on a one-on-one internal basis and find that happiness within you before you can bring anybody else into your life to build to that happiness and to add to that happiness. Like, the only way you're going to be able to find happiness is if you do some deep diving, deep soul searching, heal some past trauma that you've been through that you're obviously continuing to hang on to in order for anything to get better in your life. It's like, but why would you bring, somebody who probably had innocent, intentions of just like bringing you peace and happiness and love and, turning around and hurting them for no reason because you were afraid they were going to hurt you because you haven't let go of past baggage and you haven't healed from like childhood trauma, or, I don't know if it's a fear of you have people like possibly just coming in and like walking out for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you got to find that happiness inside yourself first. That's what I have for you, Lay. I hope it resonates. I hope you could take something out of it. All right. My question is, what will happen in my love life for Monica? All right. What is going on in Monica's love life that she needs to know about? What is coming towards Monica in love? What is going on in Monica's love life? Got the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Fool when I split the deck. Could be a new relationship coming in that's going to balance out things for you. Ace of Coins. Could be financial abundance coming into your life. The Ace of Swords. Being able to cut through clarity. New beginning. Taking action. Coming out of this Eight of Coins energy. Of feeling battered and like left out and not good enough, and like beating oneself up and like it's like saying enough's enough and like finding like healing yourself before a new love interest comes in. With the Star card, it's like really getting in tune with oneself. Maybe it's like pulling yourself out of like some feelings. Wishing upon a star. Clarity, understanding. Being Four of Coins, being guarded. Protecting your energy more from certain people. Trying to let go of worry. Keep up with Keefian. You will be added to the list. Please do not spam my chat. It's the Three of Coins, trying to have like a more lighthearted energy, but at the same time, it's like being guarded. Sharing your energy with like, being careful who you share your energy with, Monica. Um, it's like you can constantly be fighting, going back and forth. It's like you want that fiery new passionate beginning. You want that new love a spark, but it's like the same time it's like you kind of go back and forth and you fight with yourself and you like get stuck in these feelings of like not feeling good enough and feeling down and out, lack, in the lack of not feeling good enough, feeling betrayed. um but it's like, as you're going like through your healing process, it's like you're also being asked to find the, see, three of coins on the bottom of the deck. So it's like you're asked to find like the lighthearted energy of yourself again and like really get in tune with like the childlike nature of yourself, in order to like really let things go. It's like this, it's Ten of Wands, like putting an end to like beating yourself up and feeling like you're not good enough. Releasing any self thoughts. The Star card again. It's like, okay, so like with this healing process you're going through, it's like you're really doing like a deep purge. Like that's what I feel like you need to be doing. It's just like have a big good cry, purge like all these like negative feelings, get out of the what is, the shouldas, the couldas, and just like really like heal and focus on yourself in order to have this new beginning with the Star card here. It's like this is like a big time for you to do some self healing and self love, before a relationship does come in your life. It's like you're battling yourself right now. Maybe it's like you're fighting with others around you because of like you have like some pent up like negative emotions that you don't know how to let go of. It's like maybe you're like feeling short and tempered, like short fused, like maybe you snap easy. The Four of Swords, you are definitely stuck and bound to your negative feelings towards yourself here recently. But it's like you do have the strength to get through whatever you've been going through, and you know this. It's like you know what you need to do. You know that you need to let go of all these, you know, guarded feelings and stop hanging on to shit you can't change, especially when it comes to failed relationships. It's definitely time to take action. I don't know if you're hanging on to things like from this past relationship, whether it be tangible, whether it be emotional, whether it be, mental things that you're hanging on. But, what I'm getting is like those mental things that may have been said in this like past relationship that you went through, negative things. Any mental negative thing this person had said or you felt like in this relationship, write it down on a piece of paper. Right? Every negative thought that you've ever felt, every negative feeling that you've ever felt from this past relationship, write it down on paper, go outside and burn it. Release it. That's like the big thing I'm getting is like take a notebook, take a couple pieces of paper. Hey, take a notebook if you have to take a notebook. Write down anything negative you've ever felt during that relationship or anything negative you've ever heard from that relationship. Write it down on a notebook, piece of paper. Um, Go outside, burn it. Go light it on fire. Burn that shit up. Go for it, Jasmine. It definitely does help. Like I've done it before. So that's what I'm having for you, that I have for you, Monica. I hope it resonated. All right, Elstrazo, go ahead and post your question if you're still in here. You're welcome. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna move on to Jasmine since Elle is not responding. For a long time now, whenever I wanted to manifest something, I felt blocked and then I needed redirection. I'm trying to listen more. What should I focus on at this time? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. So okay, keep up with the Keithan. I did close the free list. The PayPal donation is open. I closed the free list after Jasmine. So if you would like a reading, you can do the PayPal donation way, but the free list is closed. Jasmine is my last free list person on the free list. Okay, for a long time now, whenever I wanted to manifest something, I felt blocked and that I needed redirection. I'm trying to listen more. What should I focus on this time? All right, what does Jasmine need to focus on in order to manifest? Ooh, actually, nope, wrong ones. I'm using these ones. All right, what does Jasmine need to focus on in order to manifest? Keep up with the keeping. If you do want a reading, you can definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do go live again. All right. What does Jasmine need to focus on in order to manifest? All right, we're going to pull some oracle cards for you, Jasmine. Grief. So, okay, so it came out in the struggle position. So, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So maybe that's like the one thing like you're having a hard time understanding is that maybe you still are dealing with some grieving thoughts, grieving energy, emotions. I don't know if it's because like a relationship ended or if it's because like you've lost a loved one or loved ones or like you feel like you've missed out on an opportunity. And so it's kind of like put you in this grieving like state of like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know which direction to go. But it's like, so I'm getting it's like negative thoughts and negative thinkings of like, what did I do wrong? What should I have done? Kind of energy, Jasmine. Yeah, you doubt yourself way too much. It's like you feel like in order for you to move forward in any direction, you need to know all the answers about the situation or what's going to happen or like you have a hard time going with the flow. So that's what I'm getting when it comes to you manifesting. Like you try and control it. You want to know when it's gonna happen, the exact like details like down to the dot. But it's like like when you manifest and you start manifesting and you manifest from the heart chakra, like from your heart space, and your intentions are pure when you're manifesting. Um. It's like when you release the self-doubting thoughts and you get over this like grieving stage of like I don't know what I did wrong. It's like and you start like creating your own happiness, you're gonna find freedom and you're gonna find it easier to manifest what you want. What does Jasmine? Ooh, fear. You also need to work through your fears. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So it's like I don't know if you're like scared to let go of certain things, or if you're scared to, experience new things, take that leap of faith on ideas that you have. Maybe it's like scary, like leaping or letting go and like, having faith in the unknown. And that's like kind of like where it's like you fight your manifesting because you want to know when it's going to happen, you want to know the exact details. So it's kind of like that's what I'm getting is your big blockages when it comes to manifesting. Adversity. I accept challenges. I accept that the challenges are the best way to learn. So maybe it's like, okay, you're struggling with manifest. You know what you want to manifest. You know how you want to manifest. But it's what I'm like really getting is like you're really needing to learn how to let go. It's like accepting and just flowing after the let go. So it's like the let go, and then you put in action. Okay, so this is like how it's like going in my head. So it's like you have the thought, you have the idea, you let that go out into the universe, whether you speak it, you write it on a piece of paper, and you burn it, and or whatever, however you do it. And then you got to put in action. And then as you're putting in action, it's like you got to go. You just got to like feel the flow of things. Go with the flow of the universe and just let things happen in divine timing in order for things to manifest properly in your life. You definitely are like on a serious note. It's definitely time to like step out of like the serious and like the energy that you are in and find more humor in things. Um, I don't know if you've like blamed other people for things not going how you want it to in life. It's definitely time to take responsibility for your own well-being and how things are proceeding in your life. Granted, some people do have like envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So maybe this is like your biggest challenge is like learning how to accept and go with the process of the let go. Stop hanging on to any like regret that you have over past situations, whether they ended. It's like things end. There's lessons in those endings that we need to learn. Work on your self-esteem issues. Maybe you haven't been like feeling so like upbeat about yourself. Maybe you've been like struggling to see yourself through a brand new like set of eyes, a different. So it's like when you learn how to like let go of the fear and self-doubt and stop grieving over past situations that you can no longer change, and in the let go, going with the flow of nature and the universe, that's when your manifestations are going to come in a lot easier for you. So with that, Jasmine, that's what I do have for you. I hope it resonated. Um, but with that being said, guys, this is where I do feel like it is a good time for me to end my live stream. I might go live later today, well, later on this evening. If I don't, I'll more definitely go live tomorrow. So make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do go live again. And I do appreciate my mods here. I do appreciate you, Queen of Swords, today immensely. You're welcome, Jasmine. I do appreciate you immensely for hanging out and doing the list for me and helping me keep track. Uh, but this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you all. Until next time. Bye.